Hey, guys, what's up? Me, Rolando G. I hate to do a celebrity, celebrity content, but this was on my mind because this relates to reality. This is the other side of the coin of how just men in general, no matter what the race, if you've had a good woman in your life that you started off with and you eventually, you got your money right. The woman's in sync with you. She's not trying to take anything away with you. You and her are both on the same level. Okay? Though you might make a little more than her because of your popularity or the type of, industry and business that you're in. And then she's got similar, similar things going on that can make her, I don't want to say an astronomical amount of money, but you guys are both on the same level, similar levels of financial. And you start off with her. She's not giving you any type of strife or guff, but yet you're bored. You take it upon yourself that you have the selfish mentality of basically you feel this is not a marriage. Now, in the case of Brad Pitt sits up here and talks about at one point his marriage to Jennifer Aniston, as you know, of Friends fame. And she started back in 1993 when she got her start in The Leprechaun. Her father is the great John Aniston, who's on, I think, one of the soap operas, either One Life to Live, I forget. Jennifer Aniston, to me, she's the average Caucasian white female, but she seems like she's a good woman. And that, though she's American, and she might, I don't know whether she affiliates herself with the feminist thing or not. I've never heard her be a part of that. I know Angelina Jolie somewhat is, but she's not as much as these other ones like Reese Witherspoon, Rose McGowan, who just hit the wall, as we can say. But Angelina Jolie still is very attractive. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I would never kick that woman up out of bed. I'll tell you that. And Brad Pitt got caught up. Brad Pitt got caught up because she's a bad girl. She's an attractive bad girl. And we never talk about, this is the other side of the conversation that we don't talk about. Now, we know that Brad Pitt's track record as a Caucasian white male actor, black, some brothers, we find him, he's a good actor, we like him, we're fans of his. But like most guys, and this has nothing to do with race, most guys like Brad Pitt can't just get enough. Angelina Jolie put it on him real hard around the time they were filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith and when they had some off time. They were hooking up, okay? And you don't tell me you don't see a fine woman like Angelina Jolie, even if you're a married man, you ain't gonna tell me you that much dedicated to your wife. You want to do some things, okay? Even a man like me who has never been in a relationship, who has never been in this type of triangle, I can analyze exactly because I'm a smart, intelligent person, and I try my best to find the good in everything, and then I also see the negative in everything, and I try to be aware of the signs of if I'm in trouble, if I'm in a situation, if I'm dealing with a person that I shouldn't even be dealing with. And I've had situations where God, powers that be, whatever you want to believe in, have basically saved me from a lot of heartache. Okay? Because I could have had an unwanted child, everything. And though I'm suffering right now with the lack of womenfolk in my life, I have to understand, is it really feasible in my life right now to have a woman? to deal with somebody who's attractive, who's, here in the United States. Maybe I should be going overseas, but that's another topic, another story. We already know what it is with that, with good Afro FBA men who need to start packing it up and getting our passports. But in this case, there are some women here in the United States who are financially sound. They're good women, and they connect well with their co-financial status type of man. But in this sense, this has happened to any man. And we have to recognize that we're not always the good guy. No matter what the race is of male, heterosexual male, we have to understand we have a greedy side to us. And we have to understand if we got a good woman that's holding us down. Brad Pitt had said that this woman was boring. Okay, why did you hook up with her? Number one, I would ask, Brad, why'd you hook up with her? Okay, now you're wondering where I'm getting somewhere with this. This is where I'm getting it to, and I'm just going to not even hold back on this. Brad Pitt, he fucked up. He was leading everybody to understand he wanted to be in this reasonable relationship, understanding relationship with somebody. Now, several years prior to that, and in the mid to late 90s, around the time he did the movie Seven alongside Morgan Freeman, he was with actress Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, maybe he saw some weird things with Gwyneth Paltrow. And like I said, most of y'all in the theories of Hollywood is this, Hollywood is that. Well, Hollywood, these are real people. They're human beings just like we are. They go through their stuff. They will they will kick the dirt like we kick the dirt at some point. But at the same damn time, we have to understand that they are human and that they have error. They're just not above reproach. And so I beg to pardon with Hardcore Tito that a lot of celebrity things that are out here deal with everyday life. I'm sorry. Okay? And that's why I'm doing this video, because if you're a good guy or supposed a good brother, good man in general, like a Brad Pitt type, who was at one point, a good dude who was trying to be in a substantial, endearing type of relationship. And then all of a sudden, you got this more attractive, younger woman, who's who's flaunting it in your face, saying, you want this. And that's how Brad Pitt got caught up. And that's what Angelina Jolie was definitely doing to Brad. And when you get, and so what I'm trying to say is, it's Jezebel, and then there's Snow White. Okay? Because since I don't have any other way to approach this of what would be a chassid, very homely, very got your back woman, Jennifer Aniston was Snow White. Okay? And Angelina Jolie was Jezebel, aka, I want to say she was Delilah, like in the Bible dealing with Samson. Okay? So, as a result, not like just in the Bible how things happen so quick because of certain circumstances, but eventually things will catch up. Now you've married Jezebel, aka Delilah, okay? Which is Angelina Jolie, because we all know Angelina Jolie was wild as hell. She was the bad girl. Went all up with Billy Bob Thornton, old enough to be her granddad, her uncle, her great uncle, whatever. She got up out of that, and, decently, her and Brad Pitt weren't, that too much of a part. Well, he's a little more older than her. I think he's born 1963. She's born 1975. So I'd say 9 or 10, 11 years older, whatever. Maybe 12, maybe even more than that. I don't know. Kind of like my dad is with his wife. But knowing Angelina Jolie is into this philanthropy and she kind of matured out, from the bad girl thing, but she still was the bad girl of how she got Brad Pitt. Because, let's just be honest, she put it on Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt couldn't, he was like, dang. He's like, I gotta get with this. This is it, baby. Hey, Jennifer Aniston, hey, baby, hey, this ain't gonna work out. Shoot. You know, Angelina Jolie put it on me so hard that, man, she got that, she got that fire, she got that fire V, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it G-rated here, this is YouTube. All right, so with that in mind, what did he do? The dumb thing that all of us guys, we tend to do, and what do, gentlemen? Not us, but those gentlemen before us and who have done this before. In this case, and in this scenario, and this is a reality because this happens to a lot of men who were good men. They got led on by getting with the Jezebel, getting with the Delilah, aka the bad girl. This is the other side of the conversation. We always want to talk about what women are doing to us, but we also know that good men can easily get turned around and start simping. Not just simping, but just going to that other type of woman that is not good for him. It's not good for his soul. Okay? Nobody talks about this. This is why I'm putting this out here. Now, Brad may have his idiosyncrasies. He may have this. He may have that. But overall, the guy seems he's like a pretty good dude. Though you may say, he's affiliated with the Democratic, but whatever. I don't give a care about political parties here on my channel. I care about human beings doing human error. Okay? Bump all that. But anyways, I digress. So, Brad Pitt did what he did. Got with Jezebel. Got with the AKA Delilah, which is, Angelina Jolie. And now look at the situation. Look at the situation. Now, because you married the Jezebel, aka Delilah, Brad, now it all comes full circle after 19 years. And you humiliated and embarrassed Jennifer Aniston. When it was all on the front, I remember when it was all on the front cover of Star magazine, and that was real. That was a real photo. He was on the beach with Angelina Jolie. And like us, Jennifer Aniston saw it right in front of her face. It was just out there. It's like, what? She got it like we got the news. Didn't even properly break up with this woman. Didn't say, hey, look, it's over. I cheated. See, we as men, we got to hold ourselves accountable to a lot of this stuff too. I'm not trying to simp out or say that, we don't go through it with men, but just as equally as women do it, we do it too. We do it too, especially if we got another woman that's over here that we working with. Same situation with the whole Nia Long thing and Agadah, whatever his name is, the non-Afro brother that he's an Afro male, but he's not FBA either, but he's still a black man. The one that was with Nia Long that slept with the Caucasian white chick. Now that's another topic for another story. I get that, but that was still foul. But on the other hand, continue with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt did not stay the course. He did not continue with the right woman. Jennifer Aniston seems to me like she's a pretty decent lady. She's not vindictive or on a feminist far left level. She still wanted to be with a good man. She still believed in the nuclear family. Okay, as it once was. She grew up in that era. She saw probably her father, John Aniston, do that with her mother. So she was like, okay, I'm an actress out here. And a lot of these actresses, they want to get with somebody that is within the same industry as they are. I get it. Because they don't know if a regular, everyday, average guy like one of us can really handle all of what they're in. But that's a different story. I say Jennifer Aniston, sign me up, because I'm looking for a good woman. I don't give a care what race she is. As long as, she got my back. But anyway, what did Brad Pitt do? He went with Jezebel. Now, as fine as Angelina Jolie is, and y'all know who want all these youngsters and stuff, y'all know y'all wouldn't kick Angelina Jolie out the bed. She in her late 40s, but she still looks good. I wouldn't kick her out the bed. Okay? Now, knowing that she's a philanthropist and all this, and grassroots, and wants to help, heal the world and adopt kids, which becomes in 2015, 2016, there was an issue on their flight. Brad Pitt has drinking issues. Now, I don't know if he showed this in the relationship he had with Jennifer Aniston. Obviously, he said he smoked weed because Jennifer Aniston became boring to him. All this garbage. Right? So, now, because he thought he throws away the good girl, the boring woman, for Jezebel. And I'm sorry to call Angelina Jolie as fine as she is. I love her as an actress. I like some of her work. Don't get it twisted. I've had some fantasies about her. Well, I would love to get it on, but I gotta understand she was poisoned for this man, and then got this man to get drunk on a flight with him and her kids, and now, basically, you know what I want to tell you now. What Brad Pitt is reaping, he's reaping what he sows, because this is what you get for messing over a good woman. Now, as much as I like Brad Pitt as an actor, talent is good. He's great. But when it comes to his real life as a human being, it's like, hey, you set this up yourself, man. You had a good woman, and people don't realize when we get in, when we see these situations, we don't need to start gloating over, or maybe, because all these people don't have no substance who look at these celebrity breakups and say, oh man, they're better together. No. Jennifer Aniston was left hurt. Now she's, I don't know what route she's going to go. She really doesn't want to hook up in another relationship. And especially after what happened when she dealt with Justin Theroux in that situation. Now she's a woman scorned. She's a woman scorned now. Heck, she don't even want to try a younger man. She don't want no man, period, now. They even rumored that said that Angelina Jolie ruined her life when she took her man away from her. And now look, Brad Pitt's reaping what he sows. Reaping what he sows, man. Brad Pitt's reaping what he sows. He is now officially going through drama in court with this chick because of his stupidity, thinking it was going to be better. Now, they had a couple of kids. They had their own two main kids out of it. I get it. But once paradise is gone, man, you can never get that back. And whatever he pulled on Angelina Jolie, which he didn't pull with Jennifer Aniston, to me, it's like, okay, he got drunk on the plane, physically, I guess, abused the kids, physically abused her because he was drunk. So I don't know if this is all true and this is just a hate on him or what, or to tarnish his reputation. But, it's really sad that we as men, we got to understand that the super fine one that puts it on us with that magical fire V ain't always the woman we need to be with. That's all I'm saying. Or she end up just like Brad Pitt. Jezebel, Delilah will take you to court after, y'all done had a whirlwind 15, 20-year thing. Once that fire dies out and she becomes vindictive because you're now showing attributes in the relationship that don't connect with her, that are vile to her, she's going to disconnect from you. Tom Brady, I'm talking to you. You had Giselle Bundchen. She ain't that fine. But damn, it's us men too sometimes. I don't want to say if it's between Caucasian or black. Black men, Caucasian men, Asian men, it don't matter what the race. We tend to, on this is the other side of the conversation, we tend to fuck up. We do. And we need to learn not to do that anymore. We need to practice restraint. We don't want to practice restraint. We want to be like Nick Cannon out here. But if you want to be Nick Cannon, go right ahead, be my guest. Just look at the child support that you'll have trying to be like Nick Cannon. That's another topic, another story. But at the end of the day, Brad Pitt is reaping what he sows. Because he thought being with Delilah and marrying Jezebel was going to get him. He had all the accolades, he had all the status with Angelina Jolie. They were Brangelina, the power couple. Now, that's no more. Now she's saying, oh yeah, by the way, he did this and he did that. Now you're dealing with a vindictive woman. All because, Brad Pitt, you were selfish on yourself. Cheated on a good woman. She may not have been all that perfect. I get it. There were some things about Jennifer Aniston that you weren't clicking whatever you thought. But you should never marry her. Y'all men out here got that real bad. Especially Hollywood guys. But anyway, this is a case of what you're reaping, what you sow, and I hope he works through it. I don't like to see any man in the system, celebrity or non-celebrity, but hey, this is the consequence. That's all I have to say for this. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's Rolando G. More logic and common sense to come, even when it comes to the SYSBM realm of things. All right, I'm out. Peace.